It's the most popular movie series of all time.
The greatest show in town. The greatest show in the whole world. Happy birthday, Mr. Hood.
Cabin Fever Entertainment is proud to present The Little Rascals on home video.
Listen to you. Give me the high side.
These are the original Little Rascals. Now they're better than ever. For years, the Little Rascals have been censored. Some of their movies haven't been seen for decades. And previous video collections contained low-contrast, scratched prints, ruined from years of neglect. Not Cabin Fever. These are all the original classics, uncut. Remastered from the Library of Congress's original 35mm prints and restored to mint condition through a process costing nearly $500,000.
All right, where are you guys? There's nobody down here except us dummies.
It's all your favorite moments.
Say, let's start a club right now. The He-Man Woman Hates. Don't call me Norman. Call me Chubsy Ubsy. Hi, Krabby.
And all your favorite Rascals, even ones you haven't seen for years.
My Juliet. My Romeo.
The original Little Rascals, only from Cabin Fever Entertainment.
You know, if you ask people who their favorite Little Rascal is, I'll bet they won't give you the name of one of the kids. In fact, the most popular member of the gang isn't even human. Of course, I'm talking about Pete the Pup. I should know. I was one of those rascals myself. I'm Tommy Bond, and I played Butch, the bully, who gave the gang such a hard time. And this is Petey. Pete's famous face, with the ring around his eye, has become the symbol for the entire Little Rascals series. What better way to celebrate the 75th anniversary of this phenomenon than with a collection of 4 of Pete's finest movies together for the first time, right here. Working with Pete was a very special experience for we Rascals. We loved him, and he loved us. Not only could he do tricks and make everybody laugh, but he was as gentle as can be. He truly was a member of our gang. Actually, I should say they. There were anywhere from 3 to 12 dogs who appeared as Pete back in the 20s and 30s. Nobody remembers exactly how many, but one thing was for sure. They were all extremely talented animals and made a huge splash with audiences then and now. Naturally, everybody always asks about the ring around Pete's eye. Now, contrary to popular belief, it isn't natural, and in fact predates even the Little Rascals movies. It was painted on the very first Petey back when he appeared as Tige in the old Buster Brown series. Well, when Howrose Studios hired him after that series ended, they found the dye couldn't be removed, and a legend was born. You know, the guys at the studio could never remember which eye to paint the ring around whenever a new Pete came on board. That's one way you can try to tell them apart. Pete's a star in all 4 episodes presented here. He's teamed with his frequent sidekick Weezer in Dogs is Dogs. And he helps Spanky and Stymie order lunch in The Pooch. I, as Tommy, have to help figure out how to keep him from being taken away from the gang in For Pete's Sake. Finally, there's Dog Heaven, never before released on video, where Petey gives his all in an Oscar-worthy performance. Interestingly enough, the Oscars were awarded for the first time in 1927, the same year this film was made. So, happy 75th anniversary, Little Rascals. Pete and I know there'll be many more to come. and that you'll be delighting audiences around the world well into the 21st century. Right, Petey? Yeah, we're right.
To find out more about the amazing history of the Little Rascals and the remarkable kids who starred in this series, turn to The Little Rascals, The Life and Times of Our Gang by Leonard Maltin and Richard W. Band. Its pages are crammed with facts, photos, and behind-the-scenes information on all 221 Our Gang comedies, with biographies of every Little Rascal and the story of what happened to them in later life. Ask for The Little Rascals, The Life and Times of Our Gang at your local bookstore, or have them order it for you. It's published by Crown.